Yeah, it was good.
We know that they're moving. That's what we were putting on because we knew that everybody.
Yeah.
We stayed awake all night. Well, almost all of us.
Well, I got there till the second count, and then I thought I'll go in bed. That was about 4 o'clock. When it said another full recount.
Yeah, I stayed awake for it. Just had to. Just couldn't believe it. It was amazing. Yeah, and also because a lot of us turned up at 5:30 on the morning of the polling day, and did leafleting and things, to remind people that it was polling day, and carried on. I managed to carry on through the whole day. So by the time we got to like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, a lot of us were really knackered. But that's just how it is, isn't it, with elections? It's always the same. It's part of the fun.
So the truth of the matter is, what is happening now? I mean, what are you planning for Cheshire West and Chester? We need to know this. I mean, Mark's got questions as well, but what are you planning? I mean, have they shunned you?
Who?
What do you mean, who? The elite.
Labour.
The elite. Yes, of course.
They've already done that, haven't they?
The thing, yeah. My name was mud a long time ago with Labour. On Cheshire West and Chester, we've now got an official group. So there's two of us. So there's myself and there's Councillor Graham Heatley, who's defected from the Tories.
Has he gone to Reform as well?
He's come to Reform, yeah.
Oh.
So we're going to officially announce that tomorrow. So you've got that scoop first.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely superb.
We've agreed between us that I'm going to be the leader of the Reform group on Cheshire West and Chester, and Graham's going to be the whip. So that's a fledgling group.
Did you have the whip first and tell him that you're the leader?
I'm biting my tongue on this one.
You're not the only one.
Don't go there, mate.
So we all know, right? So the fact of the matter, are there any others that are interested? Are you talking?
There are whispers, but I think it's a big thing for people to make that move, isn't it? It's a big consideration. Yeah. It can take a while for people to really get there, but I've heard there are people considering that option.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. So in that case, then, that's going to be a little bit worrying for both Louise and also for Karen. What's Karen Shaw going to do now? Is she going to go back to being deputy leader?
Nobody knows. We'll find out though, because we've got a full council meeting.
About to say that. Sorry, go on.
We've got a full council meeting coming up on the 15th. So it's not long to wait to find out what the plan is. There's every possibility, isn't there, because they have at this next meeting, the Labour will be having their AGM ahead of that, the Labour group, and they'll be deciding who's going to be the leader for the following year. And if Louise Gittins is going to go for the mayor position for Labour, there's every possibility that maybe someone else will be taken over as leader. And because Karen's got her tail between her legs, who knows?
Well, we can actually we can give you an example of what happened to Karen during the election. Check this out.
We're here with Karen Shaw, the Labour candidate in the by-election.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No chance of me giving you my vote. Now, if it was Ada Sultana, happily. But
that's even worse.
Stand the man, wouldn't vote for the man. I'm going green. Bye-bye. Okay.
Sarah Sultana, that's even worse.
I was going to say she was one of the 6, but she obviously wasn't. She went green, didn't she?
She went green.
Yeah. So that answered my question.
Mandy, did you see many Labour politicians? Because it looked like they were all there.
I didn't see any, but I saw on the telly, on YouTube, GB News and social media and stuff that they had Angela Rayner there, Lisa Nandy, Starmer. Not Starmer. Did they have Wes Streeting? I don't know.
Yeah, Wes Streeting.
Yeah, he came down.
But I didn't think Karen looked confident through the campaign or comfortable. And I know Labour were really, really worried because they knew it was very close all the way through. I think they had to adopt some different tactics where they decided that they were going to put extra resources into going after not their own reliable vote, but people who were unlikely to vote for Reform. to try and push them to make sure that they got out the door to cast their votes.
Well, we thought it was very strange, and we discussed this on the program. We thought it was strange that they would get such a reaction on the door, because normally if they would film, they would go to a door that they were actually quite confident of getting a positive response from.
Yeah,
that's what me and you said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Trevor commented on that as well.
Yeah, I really picked up a lot of anger from people who would normally vote Labour, an awful lot. And it really reminded me of what happened in Winsford when we stood our independence there. It was the same sort of thing. So we had the same feeling with it. So we'd have people stopping us in the street, people pulling up in their work van, saying, "Are you Reform?" Going, "Hey!" It's like loads of enthusiasm, and then also a lot of anger. So some of our leaflets had Starmer's face on them, and when people saw that or saw any red on our leaflets, they'd say, "There's no chance I'm voting for him. Don't even bother." And then we'd say, "Oh, it's not, it's Reform," and they'd go, "Oh yeah, you're all right, I'll vote for him." And I remember one bloke saying to me, he said, "I thought Dick Turpin was dead," about Starmer, and it was like there was real sort of hatred of Labour on the doorstep.
It's bad. Well,
as well as of a lot of love and enthusiasm for Reform. It was like both of those things, and I just feel like I know that on the doorsteps, Labour won't have been getting enthusiasm off their own voters. People are seriously fed up with them, as that overturning that majority shows, doesn't it?
Okay, well, stick with us, Mandy. Mute yourself, because we're going to talk about a few other things, and then we'll bring you back on. All right?
So where did the 15,000 come from?